Today we'll be learning how to solve text page 232, number 2. Let's take a look at the question. A 55 kilogram student stands on a 4.6 kilogram surfboard moving at 2.0 meters per second east. The student then walks with a velocity of 1.9 meters per second east relative to the surfboard. Determine the resulting velocity of the surfboard relative to the water. Neglect friction. The first thing you want to do is write down your variables. MS, the mass of the student, is 55 kilograms. MB, the mass of the board, is 4.6 kilograms. VBW, the velocity of the board relative to the water, is 2.0 meters per second east. VSW, the velocity of the student relative to the water, is equal to the velocity of the student relative to the board plus the velocity of the board relative to the water. This gives you 2.0 meters per second east. VSW prime is equal to the velocity of the student relative to the board prime plus the velocity of the board relative to the water prime. This gives you 1.9 plus VBW prime. Now you can use the equation for the conservation of momentum. MS VSW plus MB VBW equals MS VSW prime plus MB VBW prime. Next, you want to isolate for VBW prime. You can start off by substituting in VSW prime equals 1.9 plus VBW prime. This will give you MS VSW plus MB VBW equals MS bracket 1.9 plus VBW prime bracket plus MB VBW prime. Next, you can expand MS times bracket 1.9 plus VBW prime bracket. You end up having MS VSW plus MB VBW equals MS VBW prime plus MB VBW prime plus 1.9 MS. Factor out VBW prime out of MS VBW prime and MB VBW prime. This gives you MS VSW plus MB VBW equals VBW prime times bracket MS plus MB bracket plus 1.9 MS. Next, you can isolate for VBW prime, which will give you VBW prime equals MS VSW plus MB VBW minus 1.9 MS all over MS plus MB. Now that you know the equation for VBW prime, substitute in your variables and solve. You get VBW prime equals 0.25 meters per second east. This is your final answer. The resulting velocity of the surfboard relative to water is 0.25 meters per second east. Thank you for watching.